Come with me as I talk about my 2-month journey in Playa del Carmen as an expat. It's giving sunsets, endless hours at the beach, and honestly some of the cheapest meals I've ever paid for. Let me not forget the cenotes were everything. It's time to spill the tea about this trip.
What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea?
I'm a professional dancer, as you can see, and I thought this would be a better backdrop for me to give you the backstory of how I ended up in Mexico. Long story short, I had no idea I would end up here until 2 weeks before my flight. I'm a dancer and an astrologer in New York City, and after a sudden break in a relationship, I had to figure something out. After desperately searching for an affordable sublet in New York City, not really possible, I searched all across the US and honestly had a face-to-face understanding of the housing crisis. After checking in Mexico, I found a super affordable place and my flights were booked. I knew it was meant to be after I checked the astrology. This area of Mexico sits exactly on my Chiron line, perfect for healing, and also in my 12th house, perfect for relaxation near oceans. It's also crazy to me because I just found out that I have Mayan ancestry, so how did I end up right by the pyramids? The image isn't the best quality, but check in the distance in the center. You see that pyramid there? This is a picture from my balcony. The whole time I was there, I had no idea that I literally was led to the place that some of my ancestors resided in the past. Well, let's take it back because I didn't start the journey that excited. Well, y'all, it is the morning of, and I am stressed the hell out. Just had a nice little cry on the toilet, okay? Yeah, that's where I'm at, because I'm really scared. I had to be at the airport earlier than anyone would want to be there, but you see, we were grabbing our Starbucks and heading on. It was so early, not even the fountain was turned on yet, so I hope you understand all of the vibes that we were all feeling. You're not a tourist in Mexico without a free-to-collar shirt, right? This was my attire on the way to Mexico. This was my first time going to a place that was not an English-speaking country, so I was practicing my Spanish while I was waiting for my flight. If you're flying into Playa, fly into Cancun. The flights are usually cheaper from there. I'll get more into this later, but little did I know I was going to be racially profiled 6 times and strip searched by the police while I was in Mexico. I wouldn't let this deter you too much because I was really embraced by the community, but I would do some research into the officials in Mexico and how to handle them. Regardless, let's get back on the journey. We have landed in Mexico, y'all. Let's get it. Luckily, I was with a bunch of other Americans, and so we just kind of were confused and followed each other until we got into customs, but we were all super excited. The excitement bubble was popped a little after this moment because every person of color in this line would end up being extra searched. Honestly, the only negative of Mexico was how much I was racially profiled. Not that that's a good thing, y'all need to figure that out. After being inspected, if you want to save a little coin, get the ADO bus to take you to Playa del Carmen. I'd book your ticket online in advance so you don't have to search for pesos in the airport, but it was a quick 40-minute drive and I enjoyed it. When I tell y'all, once I landed on the strip in Playa, my anxiety dissipated so fast. C'est trop mignon, no? The funny thing is I was so excited that I didn't even stop at my hotel first. I dragged my bag to the beach. But oh, look how exhausted and happy I look. The beach was everything. Check the bag. Quick tip, please grab pesos before you really head out in Playa if you want to use a cab, because I had to haul my luggage all the way up the 30-minute walk to the northern end of Playa where I was staying. When I tell y'all I was tired, But we made it to my Airbnb and it was très cute. You'd think I'd go straight to sleep, but I went straight outside, and it's crazy how many cats rule Playa del Carmen. They were all my homies. I found an amazing restaurant right by my Airbnb and grubbed, y'all, grubbed. I even met a cool friend there, and we still follow each other on Instagram. Afterwards, I walked to the beach, first time being at the beach in over a year, got my life, and then found out that margaritas are buy one, get one in Playa del Carmen, y'all. But do you see the ice? Check the ice. If you are a lover of ice like me, please don't go to Mexico and eat the ice or drink water from the tap because you will be vomiting all night long. And that's exactly what I did until I learned my lesson. So yay. I look happy, finally in my hotel, but I was sick. The entire next day, your girl got really acquainted with the Airbnb because I was just laying around recovering. Not me trying to do a vlog and say I'm gonna be committed to this and I have no videos the past 2 days. That's how you know I'm enjoying myself, okay? I've had a very busy time as well catching up on work while I'm here, but I am really enjoying myself and really just feel like there's space for me to relax here, you know, living in New York. And I haven't left New York for all year. I only left for 3 days. So it has been so nice to be in a place where it's new space and more relaxed. So let me show you a bit around. Cute. I also live for this. Super, super cute vibes. Super, super cute vibes. Good morning, morning, morning from Playa del Carmen. Yes, yes. I look like the morning. Oh my God. Hello to the beach. But we got a problem, y'all. I have a jacuzzi on the terrace here. And my ass decided to clean it out a little bit. So I turned the water on just a little bit, right? Do a little clean, and I turn the water off. And the knobs are off, okay? But the water is giving still. It has been like that for 30 minutes. I don't know. I was waiting for it to maybe run out, but I don't know how to cut it off. So, adventure's here. Little did I know this would take 2 full days to get resolved, y'all. But getting my life, it feels so good. The mornings are everything. And it's such a, I don't know, chill space. Very residential. And everybody's chilling. So that's what I have. Super excited to continue the journey. I want to take y'all around to some of the main places I grubbed, because when I tell you I had some of the best food in Mexico, it was insane. And the crazy thing is, I don't think I paid more than $10 to $15 for any meal. In New York, that juice and coffee would be $20. This place was right by the beach and I came here so much. And y'all don't know taco trucks until you've had them in Mexico. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about these pancakes? They were massive, okay, and cheap. Pancakes everywhere. I love pancakes and I had them all the time. This place was super cute. Everything natural, coconut water. Even my margarita had coconut water in it. Like, come on, y'all. I was working and thriving. Okay, thriving. Can we talk about this shrimp burger? What? This place is in North Playa. I loved it and was there every day. Literally every day. I made friends with the doggies. And after a couple weeks, everyone in the area knew my orders. That fast, y'all. My Airbnb was super, super cute. It had a king bed and also a private balcony, all for less than $800 a month. I was able to easily work from home and really take the time to get back to me. Okay, can we pause and talk about these amazing smoothies that were everywhere in Mexico? I tore them up, like tore them up. I need to find a way to order these smoothies to the US. I always say New York has the best sunsets, but Playa was a strong rival, y'all. A strong rival. Yes, you see it. It's giving private jacuzzi on my balcony. Private. Having my own private balcony was such a vibe, but I also saw some interesting things. Like this glowing thing. I initially thought it was an alien coming down until I realized it was like some kind of party theme. Have y'all seen this before? La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yes, you are seeing this correct. The roaches have a mind of their own in Mexico, y'all. So let me take you on more of my daily life in Mexico. I'm telling y'all, this is my favorite view and I miss it. I had so much quiet space to reflect and think, just living in Mexico. Fun fact, I was searched by the police after this photo because I was walking down the street playing Rihanna and they said a man shouldn't play that. Homophobic much? Oh, how did this photo get in here? So many mopeds in Mexico, y'all. It honestly is a vibe. I'm gonna have to get me one if I move there. So many cute places to see as well in Mexico. Playa is the cutest place ever, y'all. Playa also has really affordable massages, and I went twice. Such an amazing experience. It's me, giving my usual attire, food in my hand, and barely any clothes because it was extremely hot, which I loved. After a month in one Airbnb, I wanted a change in scenery, so I got a cuter space. But little did I know, there would be no cab, so I would have to walk over an hour from one Airbnb to the next. Y'all see how sweaty I ended up. And then when I got there, it was extremely noisy. I couldn't even work that day because of all of the noise. But if y'all can see, I make lemons out of lemonade in the majority of situations in my life, so we ended up chilling by the end of the evening. Look at that sunset. I'm even closer to the beach this time. What's also cool is I moved to this space right before the solar eclipse that went right over Mexico. So I was able to see the eclipse perfectly. Images to follow. Right after I took this video, the sky started to darken a bit. And boom, the eclipse. This is the best image I was able to get. Many people even flew into Mexico to see this event, so everyone was outside. All of the shadows turned into crescents, which is so weird but cool when this happens during the eclipse. And that night, the sunset was so weird. I had my own private balcony at this place as well, but the pool, y'all. The pool was so cool. Not sure if it was the eclipse energy, but that night I was dancing all night, y'all. This is me choreographing in the middle of the beach. And here's me throwing that thing that night. The energy stayed the next morning and I was out dancing at the beach by 10 a.m. And shortly after, I went to a cenote, the Azul cenote. If you've never gotten a natural pedicure and exfoliation from fish, I would suggest you do it. And I'm someone that was super scared about doing it, but it ended up being everything, y'all. The fish knew exactly where the dead skin was and were going in, y'all. Clean me up, mamas. Clean me up. I honestly don't think I've ever been somewhere so beautiful. I hope you can tell why it's called Azul cenote by now. Everything is blue. And the sunset that night was spectacular. Quick taxi tip, make sure you know a bit of Spanish because when I spoke English, I was charged more every time. But anyways, check the architecture. I really was living for the different designs that I saw there. Sadly enough, we have come to my last day in Playa after 2 months and some change there, and I was dramatically sad, y'all. Dramatically. Yes, I brought my coffee to the beach. I'm already planning my next trip back. It was the perfect healing journey. And now that I know I have Mayan ancestry, I really want to go dive deeper and explore the pyramids. So, my last time riding in the slowest elevator ever. I just want to, let's take in this experience together to know what I've been experiencing. We're still on the first floor, yes. Here's the second, guys. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. Still in the second. Ah, the third. Yeah, we're going all the way to the top. Last cab ride before I headed myself to the ADO bus, which took me back to the airport. I ended up missing my bus, but they come every 30 minutes, so I was all right. Thank you so much, Playa del Carmen. Besides being racially profiled so much, you were the best experience I have ever had. If you need some space to heal and are thinking about a solo trip somewhere, I'd say do it. I met really cool friends there, and I can't wait to go back. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Make sure to like the video and comment below and let me know your favorite part. Have you been to Playa del Carmen? What was your favorite part?